Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Horsemen podcast. My name is Simvita, joined today by my good pal and friend Kenboy1002.
Hello!
Ow. Okay. So, before we begin, I'd like to make a mention that the first episode, about like 2 months ago, that first episode, we made a goal jokingly. Sorry, I made the goal jokingly of getting 5 subscribers by the end of the year. And today, as of looking right now, and I swear to God, if you fucking unsubscribe, I will come to your house and give you a hug. You have a total of total subscribers.
Let's go! Woo! We're beyond our goal, baby. We can quit. We're done. Last podcast. We hit our goal.
No,
We
this
have
is
enough
not the
money
last
to retire.
podcast. We don't have any money. That's
Please donate.
false. Please buy our pocket. What was it? Pocket.
Whiteboard.
Blackboard. Blackboard.
Blackboard.
Our pocket blackboard. Link will probably be down in the description. Um. So, what you been up to in these last 2 months, Kenboy? What have you been up to?
Playing games. Not recording.
You know what? Somewhat same. I actually just posted a video yesterday, thanks to you, because you recorded
I
game
did. I did
video
all the
for me.
work.
Appreciate
You didn't
that.
do anything.
Again,
You
I
piece of
didn't do anything
shit.
with it. The fuck? I I did a voiceover if that counts.
Yep. That counts for everything.
So literally, I had it all set up, and I was about to hit like publish, and it had a fucking what was it?
Copyright?
Copyright claim. I was like, no, damn, for real? That Alien Night song, the one that actually sounds pretty decent. Um, that one is copyrighted, and what pissed me off before is it was never copyrighted before. And the YouTuber that I watched who had used it, because I kind of yoinked it from him, to be honest with you. The one who used it a lot was Sleepy, and he changed it recently, and I was like, what the fuck? Why did he change it? And now I know why.
Yeah, the guy probably got a contract to sign with a label or something, so now it's copyrighted.
I think so, because I noticed I don't know if it mentions who was it copyrighted by, but I think it had like some record label company or something like that. And I was taking a look actually and to listen to the audio library. By the way, sorry if you hear stuff in the background. My dog is,
You should be.
yeah. Um,
I'm
I listened
professional.
to some of the. Anyway, I was listening to some of the music in the YouTube library, like the audio library.
Yeah.
Actually, was some of them were okay. I wouldn't say they're the best. Definitely not worthy of being like outros, intros, or just. I guess they're just supposed to be just songs you can have in the background or whatever. But I was mainly looking for an outro. I have one in mind I might use. I need to look at it again, but I
Uh,
might end up using it.
I mean, there's this one artist I know. His music's copyrighted free.
Is that Baby No Money?
Yeah.
Of
Him,
course you go
his
back to him.
songs, like on his own, is copyrighted free. But if he has somebody else in a song, then that
Like
could be
featured.
copyrighted. Yeah. That could be copyrighted.
My thing is like his music is good, right? His music is all right. Oh, that's pretty good. I like some of his songs. But I don't know if I could use it as like an outro. Like mainly, I can't find and like I can't listen to certain either uh chorus or verse or whatever like sounds pretty decent as like an outro. Because I kind of like the more with Alien I kind of like how it's kind of laid back and kind of chill.
Or we can make our own
Uh,
song.
I'm not making a
Horseman
song.
song coming out sometime.
It's not happening. He's been trying to do this for like years.
I
So this
have.
is this is not happening. I said yes at one point, but then I said no
Yeah, 'cause he
when
hates
stuff
me.
happened. I I don't hate you.
We're breaking up the
What?
channel. This
This
is
is our
Elements
third
fight.
video,
The title's gonna
maybe.
be Kinboy versus Simvita. We hate each other now.
Not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
Gone wrong. Cops were called.
At Lee AM.
But aside from that, what games were you playing, man?
Well, Destiny 2, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Generation Zero, Halo Infinite, Call of Duty Vanguard, Elden Ring, Dead by Daylight, Assassin's Creed Origins, Lego
You didn't
Star
need to give
Wars.
the whole fucking list. God damn.
Yeah, you asked me.
I did, but I was like, oh, I was playing a few games, this game, that game, this game, not a whole fucking shopping list of games. But I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's been 2 months, so that's definitely a lot of games you can fit
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
been 2 months since we talked to each other.
I know. How's the wife and kids?
Uh, Good. My kid was turned 40. My wife, 85.
Hmm. And okay, okay. That I'm glad to hear. Uh, it's only been 2 months though.
Okay, your point. A lot
Okay.
can happen in 2 months.
That's true. That is very true.
Oh, I did sprain my left foot.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a really brief period of time that I totally forgot.
Yeah, because I'm easily forgettable.
I'm not gonna comment on that, but anyway, um, with me, honestly, I've been kind of busy with stuff. I've had a lot happen, but I kind of back. As I said, I posted a video yesterday at the time of recording this. I'm kind of back, kind of not. Um, I I I said in that video that I was trying to do more solo stuff, and uh, I'll say it here, but officially unofficial. I want to do something like Power Wash Simulator because I think that would be a very, dare I say, relaxing one for me. Although I think I might get pissed off at how much fucking dirt I'm gonna have to clean, but I think that would be enjoyable for me for solo content, at least getting into solo content, just due to the fact that, I've always played games with you or uh with
Facility.
uh somebody like a few other people, like Racer, I think that's what
Nope.
his gamer tag is. Uh oh, we did Roblox with him. Do you not remember that episode?
Mm.
We did the NASCAR thing and we did
Oh, you mean Ryan and
him.
David?
Yeah.
Why did you say Racer?
Isn't that his gamer tag? Am I
No?
tripping? No, I swear to God that was his fucking gamer tag.
Who? Ryan or David?
Nor David. Isn't it like race
No,
something?
I
I don't
think
know.
in
Starts with an
Roblox
R.
his name is Little Racer. I think in Roblox it is.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
But I
I
could
think
be.
honestly that was my favorite video and favorite like stream that I actually really enjoyed. By the
Yeah,
way, I
you should
stream on
check out his
Twitch.
channel. Some
Exactly.
Vitas.
You should check out both
Videos.
of our channels. Yours is a string of fucking numbers. Mine is just twitch.tv/Simvida, Simvida. If you guys ever want to catch me. I plan
Oh,
on streaming soon.
all
I
links
don't
in
know.
the description, by the way.
Of course,
Twitch,
of course, of
YouTube,
course.
our Twitter and Instagram. That's not good. Barebone.
Yeah, it's very bare bones. I haven't even signed in
I don't
on
think
the
we even.
Instagram.
I don't think we even have any Twitter things. I think we must have the account.
I mean, we can post this, I guess, but it's like there's not much. I don't know. We could do something with that.
I
We'll
mean, I
figure it out.
was
We'll figure it
mainly
out.
made a Twitter, so we have it.
Just, I guess we can follow it on our. Well, you don't even use Twitter anymore, so what are you talking about?
No, I have it on my computer though.
Not true. I stopped kind of using it.
I
I
did
think
too when I saw there was a lot of
I just
stupid
loved our
people.
little disputes.
That
Our
was funny.
That was funny. That I absolutely enjoyed. But me, I haven't really been playing too many games. I've been mainly doing stuff with like Roblox. As cringy as that is, I've done it before on my channel, but
Yeah, you're
more
cold,
so
right?
on. It's not a cult.
Okay,
Uh,
buddy.
Mainly with that Roblox group, Site Delta. That one, that one's been a trip so far. But I don't know, not much to comment on that. It's pretty chill. There's ups and downs with it, but overall, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard
And what
that you finished college and you got your doctor's degree.
I did not. That is false information, sir.
That's what you texted
Uh,
me.
I I didn't.
Yeah, then you asked me
I
for like $200 for something.
I mean, I could text that now if you want. You have
Well,
$200 available.
no,
Can you loan me $200? I'll
no.
pay you back. I swear. I'm not gonna, I don't know, run to Texas or something.
Has that happened to somebody you know?
Run off to Texas?
Yes.
No.
And why did you say Texas?
I have a friend out in Texas, and we had a funny conversation yesterday about how I should apply over there to like one of the Costco locations because he shops there all the time. And I was like, I don't know about that one, Chief. What's the housing situation? And he was like, "Oh, you could just look up for cheap houses to rent on Zillow." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe for shits and giggles, I'll do it. Maybe.
Maybe if it's just in giggles, I'll move to Texas.
Yeah, I'll I'll do a little funny and go to Texas for a little while.
Yeah, let's be careful
Do
of
an
the
epic.
snow. Because if it snows there, you're screwed.
If it's less than an inch of snow, I'm dead.
Yep,
I'm just dead.
yep.
Do you think now they're more prepared for snow, or do
Uh,
you think like that's gonna?
I think they say they are, but I don't think so.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Because they could happen at any minute, any second. Could be happening right now for all you know.
I don't think it's snowing over there.
Hey, are
I doubt
you
it
a
is.
scientist?
Uh, I'm self-proclaimed. I got a PhD in being an idiot.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, man.
No
Appreciate that.
problem.
But honestly, outside of gaming and stuff, like more so, just to touch up on real life, I was actually able to, and you know this because I told you, able to go see someone who I like. I was able to see her in person, so that was cool. Um, that was an interesting day. I'm still kind of beating myself up for that day because I should have fucking taken her out, but I'm still iffy on that one.
Well,
But
you know what they say.
I I don't know what they say. What do they say?
Why are you asking me? I have no idea.
I assumed you were they.
Anyways, continue. There's a joke, but I'm not gonna make it. Continue.
Shut up.
Continue.
uh, but you know, I kind of it's kind of crazy to think like how and with a lot of stuff that's happened recently, it's kind of crazy just to think about life in general. And I hate to go to this existential crisis moment, but like we're old enough and we've been here for some time. I mean,
Have we?
uh, I have, yes, yes, we have. And sometimes I kind of just look back and I look back to third grade, especially because that's when I met some very interesting friends of mine. It's started off with him and his brother. They were pretty chill. This was it fifth grade or was it fourth? It was fucking something. It was some grade back then, where uh, I met him and his brother, and um, we kind of hit it off. Like we became pretty good friends. Like would always help each other during class. I would scare him a few times. Just a little short story. There's one time I scared him in the bathroom. I'm not giving any more context than that, but yeah, I scared him in the restroom. It was
So he pissed
hilarious.
himself.
That would be funny if he did, but no, he was actually coming out of the stall
So he
and
shit
he was like gonna go
himself.
wash his hands. No, he didn't. He didn't shit himself. That
Oh,
would have been funny too, actually.
that would be more
I kind of,
funny. Him sitting himself
I would
and
have
pissing
felt bad, but
himself.
then
Then you kicking him while
would
he's on the ground and was saying, "It's a
I'm,
prank, bro. It's a
I'm
prank."
not gonna do that, no. But he actually screamed. He jumped, screamed, and fell on the floor. But yeah, that's that one. But we played a lot on like the 360, and uh, we played like Destiny. I know I've mentioned that before. Like Destiny 1. Played Minecraft. We played a few other games, I believe, other than no, I think it's probably just those two. And eventually, we met another person who we kind of just implemented in the group. Oh, God, that voice crack. Implemented into the group. Uh, this person's name is Taylor. I'll just say the name because I don't think they'll really care. I haven't talked to them in forever. I actually more recently reached out uh on my old email we used to email on because we were kind of like pen pals, I guess you can say. Um, but yeah, no response. But somehow we met this person, Taylor, met Taylor, and uh they were fucking, oh my God, they're so annoying. They I think we met on Destiny. So we started playing Destiny. And then I found out they had Minecraft too, so we would just do stuff on Minecraft. Uh just hang out, play Minecraft or whatever. And we did this one super flat creative world. We're just building random shit. Like I think I was building like the old Five Nights at Freddy's crap, but I didn't. I was around this time I was super obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, so like I kind of
Everybody
themed
was.
anything. I themed like the floor black and white and like the first location vibe stuff. I had this whole elaborate game. I say game, but it's actually in quotation marks. Um, where there's like two lanes, and you kind of have to like walk between like a door or something to look at both lanes. And there's players that are slowly moving up, and you can knock them back, which means they restart. You throw like I don't know, I guess like a snowball or something at them. But yeah, that was looking back on that. That was a I don't know what the hell I was doing.
I don't think
But
any of us were.
uh, they were joking around a lot. My friend even I it's on his old 360, I think, but he even they made we were playing on the super flat world like I mentioned, and there was another person in the group outside of him, his brother, uh Taylor, myself, and he had another friend of his. Actually not another friend, another family member of his. Uh, his username was Volcano Fart, I think. That was his username. He was a really chill kid. He was really young. He was a squeaker, and but like we always played games and stuff, so he was always there with us. And they fucking made a statue or like a building, or not building, like basically us, because they were teasing us that we were like together or whatever. My fucking friend even did a fucking fan fiction in Minecraft about me and Taylor.
Uh huh.
And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I will say that.
The fanfic was not bad, so you agree with it.
It wasn't no like bad in terms of like there was nothing
Explicit?
explicit. Yes.
Oh, well, yeah,
It was
because you guys were
cringy as
young.
fuck. It was cringy as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? I fucking hate you
What do
guys.
you remember about the
And
fanfic?
um remember this pool scene they were talking about. I don't remember much from it, but it was like having to deal with a pool and like I guess we were swimming or some shit. I don't fucking remember, but there was a pool scene and I guess Taylor and I kissed then or something. I don't fucking know. I don't 100% remember, but I was like, dude, fucking burn this. And I was going to, but he's like, oh no no no, save it, save it, save it. So me being the nice friend, I saved it. I should have thrown it in the fucking fire, but that's just me personally.
So I should
That's
try to
me
find this
now.
guy and try to make
You
him rewrite a fanfic today.
you've met him before. The one day that we went out to go get canes,
Yeah.
and he met us
Oh,
there. That's him. It
of
was
course,
him.
of course.
It
That's
was him,
surprise.
bro. Yep, he was the one that did it.
Well, I still make a
But
fanfic of you now. I don't want to
no,
be left
please
out.
don't.
Horseman
No.
fanfic in the description. forty
Shut the
dollars.
fuck up. $40. It's going up on our OnlyFans.
Yep, we have an OnlyFans now.
But honestly, it was super nice, and I kind of miss those old days, especially since he even took me to Disneyland one time, and I don't remember much from that other than buying the stupid guns from Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, and like when we got back home, we were fucking around with it, so we were acting like we were fucking pirates and shit. But we also played that one Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah,
That
I love
game
that
was
game.
sick. That game is still sick to this day.
Yeah, I
Still
heard
love
that
that
it
game.
still holds up.
I think by far it has like the best interactions with ships.
I th-
Because I know Assassin's Creed 3 kind of had like a ship segment, but like that's if you're trying to take over like a fort or something. But outside of that, like it was mainly dealing with um the Revolutionary War, which I'm a huge fan of. I love that game too. But Black Flag was just a this is a my second favorite game in
that
the Assassin's Creed
what's
franchise,
your
just
first?
due to the fact that's Assassin's Creed 3, the
Oh yeah.
Revolutionary one. I don't remember the exact name, but uh, I
I
played it a lot when I was younger, and I hated the mechanics of it. Especially, I was trying to do this one mission where you have to chase somebody down. You have to chase your father down. Uh,
yeah, 'cause he went
and
to get milk.
I couldn't fucking catch him. She was so annoying.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game because it's my favorite themed. I always love the whole like pirate themed.
Hmm.
I really wish they would go back on it. One thing about Assassin's Creed games is that the world is very realistic. Like they try to make it realistic as possible. Like on everything back then too. They try to make like as
Hmm.
realistic to the time period.
Yeah.
And they're still doing that to
I'll,
this day. Like Assassin's Creed Origins, like the Sphinx in that, it's like 100 gigabytes. Like of them
really.
making it, like they try to make it realistic as possible. That's what I like about Assassin's Creed games. Is that they try to make everything historically accurate. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, like the base games, and you have like the add-ons now. That's like, I don't think this was in back then.
Mhm.
I don't think they had a Blood Reaper scythe.
What do you mean?
I don't think they
I
had a
love
unicorn.
I have one of those in my backyard somewhere. Just gotta dig it up. You know what does it do again?
I wish the
Blood Reap.
Assassin's Creed were multiplayer. I know that one Unity was, but I wish they would go back and make them multiplayer because I think that would be fun. Like trying to assassinate
Dude,
like people with your friends.
I wanted to play that fucking multiplayer Assassin's Creed because that shit looks so good.
I
That
uh
shit that game looked nice.
I watched a video on it, and I don't remember the main reason people. Yeah, 'cause I was watching a video about it, and I think it was just the layout of the map people did not like. Like I think that was a game that had like grappling hooks, so it's kind of like defeated the purpose of like jumping from one house to another house. Like not with jumping from a house to a house. You have to jump like on a sign, then to the house across from you. I think that's the
Mhm.
one was like, where he kind of was like grapple up though.
Mhm.
I think that
Not bad.
was that one.
Honestly, even just looking back, just a touch of back again on the whole looking back again. I I think it was fifth grade where I actually met them. Um, I did nothing for that entire year, to be honest with you, and I um I still passed. Like literally, I don't know if I told you this, but I would go into class when my teacher would be like, "Okay, everyone, just turn in your schoolwork." I would always ask to go to the restroom, and whenever I got my report card, because I don't think my school at the time, this was like a small private school, uh, they didn't have like online, like where you could see it.
Yeah.
They might have, but I don't think parents really utilized it a lot. But whenever I would always get my report card, it'd be A's or B's or whatever. I'm like, nice.
Well, yeah, it's
And
fifth grade. Like, you don't really have to do like a lot.
I turned in nothing,
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying. You don't like it's fifth grade. You
literally
don't really have to like.
nothing.
Yeah.
I think I only did like one thing, and I think that was supposed to be like utilize spelling words in a story. And back then, I was really big into. Do you know the story or the books of what is it? Cat Warriors or something like that?
So that's the
Hold
one
on.
where it's like you have to make a decision, then you have to go to this page and see it.
No, no, no. This was like these are literal cats, and there's like certain like kingdoms or something like that. Like these are essentially just stray fucking cats, to be honest with you.
You say
And
Cat Warriors?
yes,
I'm gonna
or
look that up.
warrior cats. Sorry, it's warriors or something like that. Uh, like I was obsessed with it. I think the biggest book of that series we had was 300 pages, and like we had our own in school library. So we ended up going there, I think on Wednesdays or Tuesdays. We went inside, they picked it up because, the star testing, you can only get a certain, at least at this school, when you get a score ranking, that's how the highest you can go up to, I think. But I'm 100% the ranking system for that,
Sorry to
but it
cut
was
you
pretty,
off, but there's a book called The Night Dad Went to Prison.
what the fuck?
Cause
What?
I looked up the Cat Warrior book, and there's a book called Dad Went to Jail.
I don't think that's related. I don't
Uh,
think, I don't think
I
Papa Cat went to jail.
I never read I never read those books, but
This spiked my interest now.
I sent you a photo of it.
Wait, what the fuck? That night dad went to jail. What to expect when someone you love goes to jail? What?
Um,
What the fuck?
okay, back to what you were saying.
The fuck was I saying? Oh, sorry, I was too busy on focusing on dad going to jail.
Relatable.
What happened was ended up getting like a 300-page book. That was probably a pretty high ranking book, and we ended up um we ended up or I ended up actually finishing that book in a single day or 2 days because I was an avid reader then, more so uh than now. I would stay up like till because I had a bedtime. I assume
Yeah.
everyone did, but had a bedtime of 8 p.m. Like I had to do everything by 8 p.m. and be in bed and sleep till like wake up at 7 or whatever the next day. Um, and I would stay up. I would sneak a flashlight in my room, and I would open my bag, and I would just read the book. And I read that shit so fucking fast. I took like a test the next day, and I didn't have anything to read for like the entire week because we can't. There's only the library or the librarian. I say in quotation marks. It's just one of the students' parent that comes in, just helps out with stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's only there on a single day. For that reason, she was there for other reasons, but she's specifically there on Tuesdays or Wednesdays just to help the kids with library books. So I had nothing to read for the rest of the week, and I was pretty fine with that. I was okay with that.
I was more into making stories when I was younger.
Me too. Yeah, dude, me too. I love making stories. I actually was going to make a spin-off story of Half-Life where you're just like a normal person. Um, I set the scene. I kind of remember it now. Or like you're in this like cell or holding wing or whatever, and um, you're basically nobody important. You're just playing through the story as if you were seeing it from a third person point of view instead of seeing it from Gordon or anybody else important. Like you're just a normal civilian essentially. So you're in this room, and you know how it has those. I don't know if you're too familiar or if you're familiar with the Half-Life series. You
Kind
know
of.
anything about it? But you know how they have like cameras and all this other shit. How like they're basically constantly watching
Yeah.
the people. So
Yeah.
there's this camera I placed in this world. It's gonna be in like it was in the room itself, and it was looking at you. Like you just woke up for some reason. You were there, and you don't remember much of what happened, how you got there. You have like fractured memories of like being on an operating table for some reason, and you just woke up there. So, um, this is a very fucking short story too, because I edited it really fucking early, because I had to switch over shit. I emailed it to myself and then I lost it, sadly. But the camera shut off for a brief second. You heard explosions and then the fucking hallway, and uh, you see a rush of like combine soldiers, which are the enemy soldiers. But uh, when you look at the window, they just say to go back into your uh, sit back down or go back on the bed or whatever. Um, then when you hear gunshots down the hallway, and then you start seeing like resistance soldiers, or like I don't remember the true name for them, but they're like they basically the rebellion of the Combine and everyone else there. Uh, they got you out, and honestly, that is the fucking end of that little storyline. Sadly,
I wish there was more.
I know. I wanted to make more. Also, what the fuck did you just send me?
More fantastic names like
Who
I
will
like to eat
toss my
children.
salad? Mommy drinks because you're bad? What the fuck?
Daddy's a simp.
Harpo's horrible secret? You want to play with my balls.
Daddy's a simp.
Games you can play with your pussy.
And there's a picture of a cat, by the way.
It's a picture of a cat and it says chessboard. What the fuck?
Yep.
Mommy got a DUI? What? Daddy's a simp? I don't expect much inheritance? What the fuck?
Yeah,
What the
anyway,
fuck?
continue about.
In at that school around that time as a trip, I even had a lot of shit go around actually, both for students and staff. I was kind of a dickhead, honestly. I was very mean
Me
to
too.
one of my friends. Essentially I kind of threatened him.
Oh my god, I was never
Not
like
not like to
that.
beat him up or anything, but just like threatened to tell the person that he liked that they liked him.
Oh,
Then I eventually got in trouble.
when you said sweat, I was thinking like you were gonna kill him or
I'll
something.
beat the shit out of him.
I was
No,
like, I was never
I'm
like
not.
that.
I was not like that. I don't want to do that, but I will if I need to, for self-defense, obviously.
Yes, self
But
defense.
but it brings up a decent question, and I'm curious to hear. Have like at any point in time, it could be I don't know, fucking kindergarten to a senior year of high school. What is like the weirdest shit you've heard? Weirdest like rumors or anything that's like gone around?
What is rumors? Hmm. Where is rumor? My friend said his uncle was Jules Lopez
I don't fucking believe that.
because his last name was Lopez.
No, he's talking out of his ass, bro.
No, he was being real though. He actually had a picture of like him and his uncle. Oh yeah, of him and
George Lopez.
yeah. I made that up. There was no picture. Anyways, um,
Damn, he had me sold there.
I mean he had a picture of George Lopez. Like he actually did.
Just randomly?
Yes.
Like he had a the fuck?
Like it was
Hey
him.
guys, this is my uncle.
It was him like at
Yeah,
the where celebrities go and they take pictures of you. It was
like
one of
like a meet and greet.
yeah, it was one of those. He even had a picture of him. Was,
That's that's an interesting thing to bring up in
um,
any fucking context. It's like, hey guys, guess what? My uncle is George Lopez. Whips out the fucking picture. Here's my proof of my
was a
uncle George Lopez.
picture of him. Then I think there was really I didn't really have any like I didn't really hear any like weird rumors.
Has anything like then weird happened at your school? Like something you've heard or something that has happened that you've seen or anything of that? If you want, I can bring something up
The
while you think
closest
about it.
thing would be a hot air balloon landing at my school, like inside of it.
Interesting.
Oh,
That
a
was
few kids. Cause there was this at my old elementary school. There was this fence that led to like the park right there, and it was it's like humongous field. And a few kids would jump the fence and went to the park.
have you ever done that? Have
No.
you ever contemplated doing that?
Oh, yes, complicated, yeah, but I've not actually done it. And this other kid was giving away pot brownies in sixth grade. He was supposed to handing them out, and they were like, yeah, completely pot brownies.
Should have. Did you take one?
At the time, I said no, but now I wish I would have said yes.
Man, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before, not on the podcast, but to you. At my old prior high school, I I've heard, I've seen, not seen, but I've got sent stuff. So, uh, during my time in middle school, as eighth grade year was coming to an end, I was looking forward to starting high school at another sister location, for uh, um, high schoolers, where the majority of this series of private schools would kind of lead into one of those high schools. And I've heard a lot of shit going before even getting there. Like when I say a lot of shit, I mean people would literally these students would literally go to like locations throughout the school, but there's no cameras. By the way, there were no cameras yet at this school. So the cameras were just a mere concept. They didn't know what the fuck a camera was, I guess. And they were like either fucking blowing each other off or fucking doing like other sexual shit, explicit shit um throughout campus. Not obviously in front of people because I think that would, definitely cause some concerns. But that's just what I've heard going in, and I was like, okay, this is going to be an interesting year. If this does happen to me, oh well. If it doesn't, oh well. Um, I didn't go to the school for that reason, at least on the surface. Um,
Uh huh. Okay,
I
buddy.
shut up.
Okay.
Uh, I once I got there, they implemented a new system with like iPads. So we kind of still had backpacks, but it was all mainly
iPads.
iPads. So like the books were online, the courses were
Yeah,
online,
it was a similar for
everything was
us,
online.
but instead it was just Chromebooks.
You guys still had textbooks though. That's the thing. And I
Like
remember
we
it
never
because
used them.
I went there.
Like we
My Spanish teacher
no,
used it though,
not at
which
the
I
high
fucking hated.
school. At the middle school, we were using
Oh,
Chromebooks,
okay.
and we got textbooks, but we never ever used them. Like
At
even my
my
science
middle
teacher was
school,
like, "You guys are gonna get these textbooks, but you're never gonna use them." I don't know why the school gives them out, but
that's stupid. That's just a waste of money.
yeah,
But you gotta use it.
the year after that, at the end of the year, you could buy the Chromebooks, and they'll unblock like everything for you, and you can just buy them
Hmm.
and use them for home, for whatever you
Damn.
want to. But they were like,
That's kind of how it was at my middle school too, where yeah, it wasn't a big school, but we still had Chromebooks and stuff. We still had textbooks, but we used a lot of textbooks. We honestly rarely used the fucking Chromebooks, which kind of surprises me. But towards the end of the eighth grade year, they're like, "Hey, you want to buy your Chromebook? $300 or something like that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not paying $300 for this thing."
yeah, it was a piece of
Kind of
crap.
crappy.
Like it
It
was
honestly
good for
was.
school, but I would not buy it.
Buy
My
it.
cousin uh, stole it.
They never did anything.
No, like that was when you buy them, and they assumed that he bought them, so they unblocked him and everything.
Damn, he got lucky, bro.
He did. That was so funny. It was so. Actually, I don't think it was my. I think it was my friend that did that.
Damn. That sucks. No, that doesn't suck, actually. That
Yeah.
sucks for the fucking school.
Oh,
But
I have. I just can't remember the funny story of my freshman year.
so with this in mind, and as I was going to freshman year of this new high school, after some time, like I say after some time, because I've been at this particular high school. Let's see, beginning of the year starts around August, right?
Yeah.
I've only been there for like 2 months, and I got transferred out. Um, in the span of 2 months, my friend who I actually got to know, I met him that year actually, and we became pretty decent buddies. I sometimes still text him. I need to text him again because he's actually really close to me, but I just don't reach out because
Like wait,
I'm
like friend close? Oh, he actually lives close to you.
like he lives pretty close, decently close. He lives like a city away essentially, not not like down the street,
Not like where you can
close.
walk.
No, I have to drive over there to him, but he sent me a message one day. I think this was in school too. This was the fucking trippy part. I don't remember the entire message, but he sent me a picture of um what was it? A picture of
Him getting.
not him. It was not him.
Oh, I thought it was him.
No, it was not him. He got sent a picture of these two people. One chick was basically about to blow a guy, and I was confused because I was like, looking back, I was like, why didn't I ask? Why the fuck did he just get sent this shit? I think I know who it was one of his friends. I think that sent it to him too. I was like, this guy literally has a fucking dick pic of his friend, and it's basically a dick pic, but there's a chick. They're about to do some sort of
Sucking his
actions.
dick.
Essentially,
I'll
she was
say.
going to, and I was just in school. I was like,
Like,
what?
I don't think I would
The fuck
ever
do I do with
be
this?
that friendship level with you. Like, I don't
Like,
think I
hey,
would.
bro, look, man, our friend got it good. Look.
I
Like,
don't.
no, I don't want to look.
I. I don't think I would ever be close enough to anybody to send them like that kind of pixel.
I just was so fucking ah. I mean, I was like, okay, this is interesting. I don't know what to do with this, but if this happens to me, this happens to me. And literally, I think like a month, 2 weeks to a month later, they installed cameras.
So,
And go ahead.
if somebody offered to do it, what would you have said? Would you have said yes?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
I think everybody would have.
yes, yes, without hesitation. Well, maybe it depends on who said it,
Your guy
obviously.
friend that sent you that picture.
No, 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 that's not how I swing. No, 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 no. I don't swing that direction. Sorry, fam.
Well, don't worry. June's over, so
Shut up.
you know
Shut
how all
up.
the companies are.
Yep. Going back to quote unquote normal. Dude, literally fucking Chick-fil-A's tweet was funny. I find that shit so fucking funny.
Hey man, don't they're not lying. At least they're being honest.
I mean, it did say that the month was over, and then they have the poor homophobic dog. But I forgive the homophobic dog. The homophobic dog is cool.
It's just a dog.
Hmm. But aside from that, that was okay. Um, when I transferred out into public high school, I think that's when weird shit, like the reality of like, okay, people are fucking weird. Uh, as if I didn't know that before, but people are fucking weird now. Like, I just remember out of taking anything from that school, I remember black teacher, the one that was really mean and made one of my friends stand up and
Why?
like 'cause he fell asleep
Uh,
during
well, a lot of teachers do that.
no, like stand up for multiple days
Oh.
during her period. I was like, that's
Wait,
isn't that
is this the one we had, right? With the play?
Hammond's Law?
Yeah, that's stupid. Well, yeah. She
You
was.
know, she was okay. She's all right, but I don't know, she seems a bit egotistical looking back on it.
I think,
But
like, if you were a good student, you would chill with her. If you want, though, and she was like, would go out, like, to target you.
hmm
Then you had to write her stupid ass, like, law thing if you got in trouble with a sub.
Hammond's Law.
Dude,
I
I
hated it.
remember. Luckily, though, I was a decent enough student. Well, I didn't have to read it, so I got very lucky. But yeah, I remember that we had a sub for like a week. Then she came back and she was like, "The sub did not like you guys at all. Like the sub, yeah,
Dude, and she got really shitty subs too, bro. She had specific ones that like hated children or something.
yeah, all the subs were old ass. Like,
Like people who hated humanity.
yeah,
Like if you
they were like,
stepped near them, they fucking hated you.
they were like, "Hey, you're laughing. You can't do that. You can't laugh. Get back to work. Get back to work." Like
Shit's
I was
amazing.
laughing, then I had to move. Then the sub's like, "Hey, I want you to sit over here," because I was laughing.
That's stupid. I did enjoy the play though. The play was pretty cool.
I was glad we did a play and we did not have to do the
Like the
test.
writing portion.
I know that the
Like
her seventh period had to do that because like that class was like really bad. The scene made them take the test.
my period was okay, I think from what I can remember. But I mean, we still had our moments. Like there was one time where we had a sub, and the sub actually called Miss the teacher to come back, actually, and she fucking came back and yelled at us, and then went back to whatever she was fucking doing. I was like, if you can come down to yell at us, why don't you just stay? But yeah, I the only points we got deducted for the play was because I messed up. I was I played the father. You know uh how like emotional he has to get.
Yeah, you was. So you got docked points because you couldn't get emotional
No, not like I couldn't keep a straight face with
face.
getting angry
Oh, okay.
because I was just like this shit's so fucking stupid.
I remember you wearing your suit too.
Yeah, dude, I brought a suit in and everything. I was happy with that. I was chilling with that.
We got mine was the fight scene. Well, Romeo like somebody dies, and like Romeo like runs away,
Hmm.
and we only got dock points because we didn't have like weapons to like fight with.
You could have just used pencils, honestly.
Yeah. uh, I remember all my lines because my lines was like the shortest like lines I had to remember, so I got lucky.
I think all I had to do was like be pissed off in the background, say something, and that's it. I think I had the shortest lines too. I fucked it up, but we still had a decent grade. I think I still passed that.
I think we got a B on it or something like that.
But overall, though, I think it was enjoyable. I hated the class. Absolutely fucking hated the class. Oh my god! And next year with world history, I don't remember her name, teacher's name, but she was something, bro. Another one that like we had the class right across from each other. You had the AP, I had regular.
Yeah,
Uh, whenever we had to write notes, we had to write it exactly like hers, and
yeah,
we had to do all the special shit for it. And then when she has to check our notebooks, we have to ask questions and highlight where in the fucking notes answers it. I
yeah.
only remember getting out of that class because I was a part of like a student thing, and I was able to pull you out of that class. That was funny. That was fun.
Yeah, then we were like sat in front of the what? What was that thing?
But
The
sorry,
the the thing we went that you pulled me out of the class for. What was that thing?
what was it called?
No, not what it's called, but what was the thing for? Like kids.
It was student health or
Yeah,
something like that, like student like mental health and all that other crap.
yeah. I think
But
I remember
um,
you signing me up for it, and I went there like one time, and I
yeah,
thought it was kind
I
of stupid. So,
it was kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie to you. They called me the tech guy, even though I only knew how to do forms.
dude, I remember talking about Dragon Ball with you because I was trying to get you into anime at the time. I remember that's where the Dragon Ball thing all started.
That's where it started.
Yeah, cause yeah, I think Dragon Ball Super was going on. Then I was watching it. Then you were watching it too, cause you had nothing else to do. Cause all we had to do was
Hmm.
just, what's your name? Write it down. Here you go. And
Oh yeah, and then we had them do like a stupid form.
yeah,
That was interesting. I'm curious. What's our time right now?
yeah, 50 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't even feel like it.
Yeah, you got more stuff to
You
say.
uh no, not really. I think we can call it if you
Oh,
want.
let me tell my funny story about my freshman year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what it was.
So I had the coolest biology teacher. Excuse me, and he was like really cool. It got to the point I was really chill with him, Well, I straight out asked him, "Hey, do you prefer Roblox porn or Minecraft porn?" Like, I
God,
straight up asked him that,
what
and
was his answer? I
he
don't
was
remember his
like,
answer.
"It's like the bell rung. Get out of my class." Like laughing, like he was like, "Get the fuck out! The bell rang. Go to your second period." Then
That's funny.
yeah, for that, for that class, we never finished movies. Like we never ever finished movies. Then we were watching this one movie. Oh, before we watched this one movie, he's like, "Any questions?" I'm like, "Yeah. Are we actually gonna finish it?" Then the whole class was like laughing, and he was laughing. Then he's like, "Probably not." Then yeah, he drew me watching My Little Pony.
How? Wait, really?
Yeah, like that was.
How did you not show me this?
Oh, I don't.
I'm hurt. How would you, you dickhead?
What?
I would have been nice to laugh at you for.
Oh, that's before we knew each other.
Was that before or after? Oh yeah, that was probably before.
That was way.
The
That was a year
Universal incident.
before. Um. Then
Love how that went over your head.
Yeah. Yeah. Then there was like a joke throughout the year. Was like, "Oh, you watching My Little Pony over there?" Like, no. Then we watched Fox having sex with him.
The fuck?
Yeah. Because it's biology, so it makes sense.
Hmm.
Um. Then yeah, because that was his last year working there because he took a college job. So for the
Hmm.
final, he just literally said, "I'm not gonna sit if you guys Google it with your phones. I don't really care. Do whatever you want to do. This is today's my
Final.
last day, so I don't give a shit."
Oh, that was his last day. Damn.
Yeah, so he did.
Was he quitting or did he move somewhere
No,
else?
he got a job position at the college, and he was taking it.
Uh,
So he was like,
I don't know how teach college people though, college students,
I think he was wanted to get out of like high school.
high school.
Like he's like people that are quote unquote more mature, quote unquote.
It depends on what classes they stick you with, and
Then
but
I,
they should be quote unquote more mature.
then my friend had like a bunch of Satan stuff. Cause
Oh
he,
my God, I remember him. I remember
yeah,
him. I remember
because he
him.
only had the Satan stuff to get people mad at him. That's the only reason he had it. Was to get people pissed
I
at him.
honestly didn't give a fuck. He was a super nice guy. He was a really chill dude.
Oh, and it was so funny. Oh, I like that class, but
And
yeah,
then I remember seeing this one chick who always had like a dog collar on. I'm not shaming, but I was very confused. And like she would have like different colors on every day or something like that, every other day. One with spikes, one just like normal or whatever. Like that's cool and all, right? It's
I
cool, it's
think I know
cool.
who you're
But
talking about.
nah, I I don't know.
I remember that there was fights every week.
But yeah, that's honestly that's all I got to say. School was interesting. I Looking back is crazy, and I'm kind of scared for the future. But at the same
You
time,
should be
I'm kind
terrified.
of it is what it is. I have decent friends, and we'll see how tomorrow and so on goes.
Well, do you want to end it
But
here then?
yeah, we can end it here. You do the outro, sir.
All right. This has been a Horsemen podcast. Please like, we really need it. Or the mob's gonna pick our legs. Um, use code KenBoy for 10% off.
Shut the fuck up. On
Um,
what?
and
Just use his code
yeah, let's
anywhere.
use my code anywhere. See
Hopefully it
if it
works.
works. Who knows? Let's go to Target and let's yell my code when you're like bringing items out when you're buying them.
Don't go to the self checkout. Go to the where the person is like there's a cashier and ask them to use the code
Boy.
KenBoy1002 and see if you get any percentage off.
And if you don't, or if you get arrested, not my fault. Um,
We are not
anyways,
we are not
hope you guys
liable
liked the
for anything.
podcast. And yeah, we will talk to you guys in our next video or podcast.
Yep. See you guys. Thank you again for 6 subscribers.
Thank you
Yay.
so much.
Okay, you can
Goodbye.
cut it.